Okay, so right now I'm gonna do I'm gonna start a series called A Closer Look. We're gonna look at plays, we're gonna look at games. We're gonna start with this Nubrac one because I want to really get a feel for this and point out anything that could have been missed throughout this video. Um, all unbiased, third person. So let's figure this out. So we're gonna do a close look at this game. This is 5 minutes of 5 minutes 10 seconds into the game. I'm gonna mute the sound because I don't care to listen to people complain or argue. I think it takes away from the whole picture. So if you look closely at 5 minutes and 10 seconds, the game state is that TF has a death, Aurelia has a kill, Timo has an assist. Okay. Despite his mid laner not wanting him to be there, I think that the wish should have been respected. Because he wasn't informed about this whole thing going down in the first place. So Nubrac should not be mid. I can say that. If he was asked to leave, I can say that. You don't force this. But as you can see in the chat, Riot Friend right now, 5 minutes he's threatening Nubrac. Not okay behavior. That's toxic. But if you look at the game state, Rise is down in CS. Kha'Zix is up by 1 CS, but it's not a big deal. Night Blues, whatever, dude. The mid laner is in fact down a level, but he's up. What is that? 14 CS. And Sivir is against Sonatar at bot lane, which actually could be the best case scenario for her because their kill pressure is non-existent right now. Them being able to poke Sivir out of lane shouldn't happen. Sivir should be able to farm safely under turret. They're not level 6, they're level 4. And Sivir actually is level 5, gaining an EXP lead, and is only 1 CS behind the Taric. Alright, so I'm going to start this video from the beginning, but I'm just putting this out there right now, looking at it, because I was looking at it from this point, and I was like, wow, the game actually could go in favor of Night Blue's team, but everyone's busy typing to each other and arguing with each other instead of just trying to win the game and then figuring out a solution after. So we're going to start from the beginning, and we're going to go through the game, and we're going to talk about what should and shouldn't be done and the mistakes that everyone's making. Because everyone made a mistake. They lost the game, right? People AFK. So as the game starts, he's got this whatever, dude. I don't understand this on a low viewer stream. You know what I mean? The guy doesn't get that many viewers. This is unnecessary. Okay, so you can see he's looking around the map. He AFKs mid. They invade. There's nothing that he could do anyway for the scenario, so it's fine. The game hasn't even started. There's been nothing said, because I don't think that Aurelia suspects that he's going to be actually laning. It shows down here that his win rate is actually at 51%. Okay. Rise is rotating to top lane. TF is coming back into lane. TF is rotating up. No one has any idea. What? Oh, okay. That was Nico. I was like, Kha'Zix hacking? Like, what? Okay. So the game starts from this point. I think this is where he should have. Alright. Either. Let me pause real quick. Oh. Okay. First of all, he shouldn't have attacked right away. He should have sat invisible longer. I don't agree with that right there. But the biggest problem that I see with this right now is that he should have at least minimum, like bare minimum, been like, dude, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit mid lane. Sivir farm safely, under turret. They have no kill pressure. If the jungler shows bot, like try and ward the bush because they're on blue side. So try and ward the bush bike rugs. If they try diving you and stuff like that, we'll set up ganks in other lanes. Honestly, dude, I don't even think he should have been mid. I think he should have been top with Nico. Because Nico has a more reliable... I think Nico's CC is better than Aurelia's. Because Aurelia's requires more setup and a little bit more like outplay to it. As to where Nico just throws it out and it's done. Plus Nico's route is a lot longer. And it's a longer lane too. So if he were to sit invisible in top lane, I think there would have been a better scenario, a better case for his argument. But he auto attacks right here. I don't agree with it. He should have waited. TF has no idea he's here. TF has no idea. So I don't agree with that already. Bad play. Now he's taking minion aggro. TF knows he's here. You know, like it's just not that's not optimal. So Aurelia's getting the CS. Nubrac is just chilling. Noobnark, I don't know. Nubrac. Okay. So pretty much at this point, right here, TF can't do anything. TF can't walk up. He can't even walk up to even like to CS any of this. Honestly, I don't even think he could CS under turret well. They're going for the dive. So right here, after game, if you don't leave right now. So Aurelia's threatening him. I think that of everyone here, Aurelia was the real victim. Not Nubrac, not Night Blue. They both perpetuated this scenario. Aurelia's the victim here. No communication and just flame. So they actually end up baiting out a TP. So they get a flash, they get a TP, and they get a kill. That's worth it. As you can see, the strategy works. It's a cheese gank. He just took a CS, but Aurelia wasn't there to contest it, so it's fine. Okay. See? Not taking CS. That's the important part. Now he's autoing the CS to get it lower so that they can shove the minion wave into tower. TF comes back to lane. Red card drawn. Looking for that auto. He harasses accordingly with a blind dart. Takes a tower shot. At this point, 2 minutes into the game, he's already threatening him. People are threatening him. Please ban him. I'll call my riot friend right now. Even though he actually did get a lead for Aurelia. As you can also see, Aurelia actually has a level lead. They both have a level lead on TF because TF died early in lane. So the soaking EXP argument not really working here. In the long run, if this lane were to go unchecked, if TF were to not die again, then you could make a case for him soaking EXP and that being bad. He gets his support item. At this point, I would say you go to a different lane. You don't go back mid. You gave Aurelia a lead. She has an EXP lead. And if you... damn, I passed it. Where is it? Let's see if I can... Okay. Now, if you pay attention to the game state, okay? Sivir is down in CS. All she has to do is let them push the tower. She can farm safely. Night Blue's up in CS. The top laner's up in CS. You go top. You don't go mid. Aurelia has a 23 CS lead. I mean, not 23 CS, but... math. It would be 14, 13. I don't know. She has a sizable lead on him. She basically almost has a kill on him, plus a kill on him. That's huge. But at the same time, TF did get procs with his kleptomancy, so that's not good. He's getting gold back. He has a potential 200 gold from those golden sacks. So at this point, I don't think that going mid is the right answer. I don't like this because I can't see where Aurelia is positioned. I can't see if Aurelia would actually be able to make it to the wave or what. You know what I mean? I don't like that. 12 CS, so that's an 11 CS lead for Aurelia. Twisted Fate. Okay, he's still in lane, but he's just gonna play under tower now. I say that Nubrac should have bought a control ward, went top lane, sat in the top lane bush, and pretty much cheesed out the top lane, and then rotate to bot. I think this strategy can work. I don't think that the ADC should be left alone for an extended period of time. I think that cheesing is okay. I think that staying for 2 levels is okay, but anything longer than that can actually be detrimental. Give your ADC the XP lead, but then go back to help him and support him. Aurelia just ran off of okay, she's back. She might have gone to place a ward. I can't tell. This is the problem with this stupid map cover right here, dude. I think Nightblue should have it because Nightblue does get trolled. Nightblue does have people that will grief him because he's a high what's the word for it? He has people that actually watch him, right? So he has a reason to have that. This, if you're trying to provide proof for something, this isn't helping. Not as a low elo streamer. Not as people when people are coming at you and you're not high profile. That's what it is. You're not high profile. So Aurelia left the lane. He's not shoving the lane. He's not touching the CS, which is fine. That's okay. He should leave the lane. It's a cannon wave. Let Aurelia soak this, the EXP. Let her get the gold. Nubrac should be looking to make a play somewhere else on the map. He's level 5. He has a higher EXP lead than Aurelia, which I don't think is okay as a support. It's not like Aurelia died. Aurelia's been roaming and looking for advantages. I think he should be doing that too, not sitting in lane. I don't agree with that. Okay, so they take a turret plate. That's okay. That's gold for both of them. That's fine. Aurelia's out of mana. Right here, though, this is my problem. Right here, it's 6 minutes. They're trying to go back for a recall. Aurelia, if she's low on mana, should just go get the plants. The plants just spawned. She should be looking for river. She should actually ask Nubrac to rotate with her to get one of the honey fruits so that she can regain her mana, go stronger in her lane. At this point, he has no business being mid lane anymore. Alright, so Aurelia dashes to TF. I don't agree with it. Yeah. Okay. Aurelia made a bad play. She did bait him in. But if he had the right vision, if he had a control ward down, which he had the money for and he didn't buy one, then I feel like this whole scenario could have been avoided. But he didn't do that. She should not have gone so hard onto him. She didn't really ping it out that she was going to engage or that she was going to jump on him, and she completely wasted her stack, resulting in her own death. I don't like that. I can't see that. I can't see what's going on. Now Nightblue's dead. Okay? And now Nico's dead. So basically, he could have stopped Rise from getting all that. He could have actually... Okay. Okay, this is important. Hold up. 7 minutes, 15 seconds. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Sivir asked, do you guys want to open? Rise 12. No open. Said by Nightblue. Right there. As you can see. Nico purchased a control ward. Why does Nubrac not have a control ward? You clearly see he has 163 gold and he's not getting a control ward. Support, ADC, jungler, doesn't matter. You should be having a control ward in your inventory at all times. It is the best item in the game. I've won games, and I know many people have won games off of a control ward. Alone. So, I don't agree with that. Another thing he should be doing is switching to a sweeper. I don't know how winnable. You don't know how winnable? You're level 6. I haven't even seen you die yet. I could have missed it, though, because I've been paying more attention to the mid lane. Nubrac, dude, you're not making this easy. I honestly, watching the full game and how this goes down, how he doesn't really communicate with his team, he doesn't ping, I can see why he got banned. There's been no communication. I think he blinded him, which might have saved a life, but them going back into that, not a good idea. Is he rotating down? Okay, Nubrac is rotating down. I don't know about this, though. It's a 1v3, not warded. There's Tariq. Tariq might even have ult. No, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't have ult, thank God. But now he's level 6. Don't chase. Don't chase. Get out of there. So, I'm not sure. Hold on. Go back for a second. So now they're talking about sitting in base. They're cussing him out, which isn't okay. That's not okay. That's not cool. Play the game. Get over yourself. The world doesn't revolve around you. Is it unfortunate? Yes. Do I think that there have been things here that would perpetuate the situation, make it worse? Yes. Do I think Nubrac is giving 100%? I have to say no. He hasn't bought in a single control ward, dude. Tariq, Pansar Dragon. Hold up. Rewind. Tariq, aka Pansar Dragon, is it meta? He's kind of memeing at this point. He knows what's going on. He won't leave ever. So Tariq already knows. Lol, I'm so sorry. Okay. Hasn't still not bought a control ward. I get the attack speed purchase, but come on, dude. Hasn't changed his trinket, which honestly, dude, I don't even think he should be running. Yeah, he shouldn't even be running green trinket at this point, dude. His thing isn't upgraded, so you can make an argument for that. But as of late, you've been seeing a lot of players, actually, even supports, buying red trinket at level 1 because it just has more value to be able to deny vision. And Teemo denying vision can be very detrimental to the enemy team. If you don't know where Norelia, Kha'Zix, if you don't know where any of them on the enemy team are, especially like Nico, like they have such a good team for Fog of War. And not utilizing it properly. I don't think that this is a good idea, though. They're focusing too much on stupid factors and not on the game itself. They're giving up too early. It's a bit pathetic, dude. The game's not even lost. Oh wait, no, it's 2 up in the corner. I can't really see that well. 2-10. Okay. It can be rough, but kills don't win the game, dude. Objectives do. So, and oh, interesting. Wait. Okay. Rise. Okay. Now, this is another high elo player. He knows everything that's going on. Jungle difference, big this one, I think. Now, he could either be a hater, or he could be right on the money. I do think that Hecarim outplayed Nightblue this game. Like, if we remove all this stuff, right? They got ganked. Nightblue, like, walked up and kind of just, like, there was 3 people there, dude. One of them being Rise, one of them being TF, and a Hecarim. They're not isolated. You can clearly see if you feel like somebody's griefing and you're still trying to save them, you should be able to recognize at high elo, being a challenger player, you should be able to recognize when someone can or can't be saved. Hecarim definitely has a better early game than you. You get stunned by TF, you get rooted by Rise, you're screwed. You're only Kha'Zix, dude. You don't have your wings yet. You're not at that point where you can kind of 1v9. I don't know. I think he did get outplayed. So they're AFK. They're just talking. They let bot open. That's not okay. We get him banned. Now, I don't think they should be blaming Nubrac for all this. They're the ones. There's 12 deaths on the enemy team, and he only has one what's it called? One death. Them trying to blame him for that is a bit sad. They're not playing good. Like, you're not playing good. You gave Rise a triple kill. Okay? There were 3 people that died. None of you killed Rise. There was a dive bot lane. None of you all died from it. You guys didn't do anything. At all. Griefing him, linking the Twitch chat, or his Twitch channel, okay? Right here, as you can see. Rise linking his, and you have Pantsar Dragon linking Nubrac's. Right here, famous Nubrac. Like, come on, dude, grow the fuck up. This guy has done this for 400 games. Like, it's just come on, dude. Bad idea. See? Change your trinket, kid. Anything but a green ward at this point. Everyone else had a green ward. There's no reason he should still have that. Change your trinket. Buy a control ward. Shroom key areas, like entrances. And the minion wave itself. Someone's gonna click no. And then they're teleporting in. Oh no, they're not. Huh. Don't talk about mental. You don't understand mental. None of you guys are psychiatrists, and even if you were, you probably still wouldn't understand shit about mental. And then they all vote yes. Nightblue said that there were other people in the Nexus with him. It was just him and one other person. There weren't 2 other people AFK. Nightblue was one of the first people to AFK that game. Okay. So, I just got a lot of information out of that. Nubrac at 2 minutes had Aurelia up by... God, dude, I can't do math for the life of me, man. He had Aurelia up by a lot of CS. It was like 7 to 23, right? That's huge. That's a huge CS lead. Aurelia had a kill. Aurelia had Aurelia had a level on TF. Okay? I did that in a game recently as Teemo. Hold up. Okay? Yeah, I'm a Zoe main, by the way. Fuck you. Okay. I did that recently in a game as Teemo. Was it? Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Alright, I went 5, 9, and 13, guys. It wasn't beautiful. But, you want to know what happened? Check this out. Check this out. Okay? I don't think that the support should perma-roam. But I think that him roaming to other lanes for the first few levels, pre-6, could actually be a good idea. And I'm going to show you why. Alright? I went full, like, I'm just gonna fucking meme and have fun with this shit, right? This is how I did it. Jungle. Let me turn down the volume dramatically. There we go. Okay. So what we're gonna do, Fog of War, we're gonna put up the scoreboard. Okay? We're gonna take a good look at this. At what it could be. Versus what Nubrac did. First of all, before we do any of this, in 2 other lobbies people dodged. Arrow, this guy was threatening me with a ban, with a report, right? By the end of this game, we were both on the same page. Check it out. And actually, the reason why I went top instead of mid was because he was threatening me. But by the end of it, we both were like, alright, dude, I respect you. So, check it out. This is how you can turn someone from... And this is why I don't like low elo. I mean high elo. Because high elo, you guys are... Sorry, you guys are stuck up your own asses. You guys, none of you are too amazing, dude. Really, like, I don't know, man.
Minions have spawned.
I used to be I was never on a professional team for Call of Duty, but I used to be top 100 in every single game mode for hardcore. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I was freaking a beast. And it's a team game, and when you're playing something like Search and Destroy, okay, so level 1, that's all I do. That's all I do. I take his flash away. That's it. And then I leave. And then I go bot. Okay? That's all I do. I take his flash. Alright? Look what happens. Look what's happening top lane. I popped his flash. I took out a quarter of his HP. Does he have a pot anymore? He doesn't have a pot anymore. So that's gone. Garen has pot advantage. Garen has CS advantage. That's all you need to do. If you truly understand this game, small things. It's the small things that matter. You don't need to sit in a lane for an entire game. That's not how... No. You don't even need to sit bot for an entire game. Just make player moves, dude. I think Aframu is a great example. Like, when he was up and coming, the reason why Aframu was so, like, popular and good at the time was because on his thresh, dude, he would go mid. He would go top. He would roam. And he would just make plays around the map. He'd follow his jungler around. Like, but he wouldn't just sit in lane like a lot of people would do. Look at this. Look at this.
First blood.
Didn't have flash. Oh, he gets ganked. Does he care? No. Because he has a pot still. He still has a pot, and his enemy has no flash. His enemy has no summoners now. Look at that advantage. It's a small advantage. You don't need to tilt your team off the face of the earth. You don't need to be unreasonable. My Garen was clearly pissed off. He didn't want me to do what I was doing. So you know what? I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop there. Look at that. Boom. Don't ask how I get 9 deaths. I'm still bad at the game at the end of the day. This isn't Call of Duty. I can't pull out my crazy miracles. But as I was saying, dude, right? As a person who has been very good at a game, at many games actually, what I can tell you is this, right? Call of Duty it's a team game as well. And my teammates would lose their shit sometimes, dude. My teammates were like the kind of people that were like, all right, you know what? We're not campers, dude. We bum rush. Like our motto was bum rush. All right. Before I say this, disclaimer. we were younger. Stupid shit was said, but our motto was bum rush the fat bitch. It was pretty interesting, right? Yams, another popular word that we used to use. Like when we threw down the ballistic vest, we'd be like, yo, give me some yams. Random fucking words, right? Random slang. Point is that they would always bum rush, right? And they would yell it in the mic. They're like, bum rush the fat bitch! And I'm just like, dude, holy shit. Like, and these are the people I played with. But I had a unique play style. It wasn't camping, but it wasn't bum rushing either. It was very tactical. And in one of my videos, I deleted my YouTube channel a long time ago. And then I made this one. I don't even know why. But in one of my videos, what ends up happening is I'm in a search and destroy match, and the enemy team kills my entire team, and I'm by myself. And my teammates were all kind of pissed off. They're like, dude, why are you sitting... Like, you're just sitting around. What are you doing? You know, you're not really... You're not helping anyone. You're not watching our backs, whatever. And I'm just like, shut up and watch. I was on Hard Hat, if anyone knows that map, if anyone's familiar with it.
Here we go.
And I was in that building where there's like those boxes. It's that like really small wooden building, but you can shoot through the wood. And at this one part, there's like this small box in the way of your vision, but if you pay attention closely, if somebody moves, you can kind of see them moving. I shoot through the box, kill one person with a headshot. I turn around as his teammate was right behind me, looking through the window, trying to get a good shot. Kill him. I actually was on a killing streak from the last round, so I had a Predator missile. I drop it and kill 2 more people, and then there was one person left. I see him running up these steps. There's these it's hard to explain, but I jumped out the window, and you run to this bigger building made of concrete, and you can see below and you can see up top, and there's stairs that lead up top, and I just see him running up there. So then I just aim my cursor, boom, kill the guy, and that was that. But dude, yeah, like, I didn't let my teammates tilt me. I didn't give in to their shit, and eventually, dude, I got people to respect me. But how I did it was by respecting them and understanding that they have the views that they have, and they have them for probably a good reason, because they're used to a certain type of thing, and trying to inflict direct change in the way you're doing it, and like, instead of being and this is to Nubrac, dude, but instead of being like understanding and being like, look, you know, people probably aren't going to embrace this, but what can I do? You should be thinking, what can I do to get my playstyle accepted, but in a way that's not imposing itself and forcing itself on everyone else. Look at this dude! He's 2-0! He still has Flash! Like, and all I did was get him a Flash. I chunked Shen, got his potion, got him a Flash, and look at what's going on top. Alright? I got my ADC the same lead, and he already died. I already died. Like, do you guys see the difference of what a top laner does early game and what an ADC does early game? He's only down 2 CS or 3 CS to Jinx. He's missing CS because he's just missing CS. He's not even pressured. I'm being attacked. He's not. What is my Jinx doing? Look at this. He moves too far up in lane. That's him. That's him. But what's going on top lane? Okay. Garen took a sizable damage. He took sizable damage. Fine. Not the best trade. Okay. Shen's potting back up. He has a Bambi Cinder. Okay. Garen's taking a lot of damage. Okay. But Garen has a giant lead. So, as long as he doesn't throw it, that's fine. Okay. There you go. Look at that. No Flash. Again. So now Shen's shit out of luck. If he tries to teleport back to lane, Kayn can just sit in that bush. So basically what Kayn's doing is Nubracking right now. He's chilling in a bush. He's waiting for Garen to push him under tower to potentially get him to go back and then just re-gank. You see this shit? Dude, he has 2 deaths. He just got rooted. And you guys are going to try and tell me that an ADC needs a support. And I told them in Champion Select what I was doing, and he still locked in Jit. So.
The earth reflects your...
Okay. I think I got my point across. Like. Oh, I killed Jinx? Wait, hold up. Yeah. I got that last auto off. Get wrecked. Okay. Dude, I got murked this game. I don't really play Teemo too much. I am Mastery 7 on him though. But at the end of the day, I don't ever play this champion. Whoa. It's a lot of kills. Let's see what happens. Okay. So again, look at this shit. Look at this. Hold up. 4 and 12. And you're telling me you want this guy who has 110 CS, right? You want this guy to carry the game. He fucking has 12 deaths, guys. He has 12 deaths. But meanwhile, the Garen, He has fucking 16. Okay.
Those who wear armor fear death, Garen. And that's a lot of armor.
Me and this Garen ended up working together a lot during this game. But look at this, dude. I think I die here because I get caught, yeah. Oh no, I don't die. Oh, I do die though, actually. I do die. So Garen went 2 ham. But I ended up getting the shutdown gold for Rise by distracting Jinx, so that's fine. But yeah, dude, like, come on, you guys are so close-minded. It's almost disgusting, dude. There's so much shit that goes on in League. It's not a black and white game, and it's insulting that people think it is.
Here we go.
You can make all the right moves and still lose the game. It's happened so many times. Look at this. He's about to get away. That's your support, baby. That's what a good support does. Okay. Tower? Oh, the tower got destroyed. I don't know why it's like... It's still a symbol. If you pay attention, it's still a symbol up there.
Beauty truly is.
But you know what I did this game to make it work? I pinged. I didn't flame.
Breathe in.
I talked to my team, and even though they weren't on board with it, right? I think my mid laner was, but my top laner definitely wasn't. But by the end of the game, dude, it doesn't matter. You just work with your team. You just talk to them. Sometimes they're gonna be assholes, but I've had more people recently because I actually did another one with Ashe, and I got 2 honors from my team. I went top lane with my Twisted Fate against a Riven, and I got 2 honors from my team, and they were just like, dude, it's a game. Like, just, it's fine. It's whatever. Oh, man. That's not good. Damn. Yeah. Stop being whiny bitches. For real. Wait, can I surrender in a... Can I... Can I surrender a bot? Perfect example. Victory. We wouldn't have won this game without Garen. This fucking ADC that you guys want to win. I had more gold, I had more value than him. I didn't really CS. I didn't take his CS. Look at this shit, dude. Look at this. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's not even an argument. Don't stay in the guy's lane for 100 years. If you're gonna claim that you're gonna help people, dude, you don't sit in one lane. You rotate around the map. You track the enemy jungler. Because no one tracks junglers. Like, I watch this high elo. I'm gonna put quotation marks. High elo shit, dude. You guys are idiots. You don't track. So then when you, oops, I get ganked. Or, oops, he shouldn't be here. But, oh well. Like, no, dude. Place vision. Put wards down. Like, it's not that hard. If you really are scared of getting ganked or someone rotating, then ask your mid laner or your roaming support to help. I think there are really good roaming supports, dude, because honestly, that's what Bard is. Like, look at Bard. He's a great example of a support that roams and makes advantages for his team. He places healing shrines all over the map. He freaking can stun you from just about anywhere. Him and the jungler can freaking take a portal and go through a freaking wall and just start causing mayhem. That's what supports are supposed to do. They're supposed to move around the map. They're not supposed to be static and just stay in the same place. But Nubrac's version of whatever he's trying to do, I can understand why people think it's trolling. I actually kind of am changing my opinion on it a little bit now that I've watched his video and saw the things that he didn't do. You didn't get collapsed on by 3 enemies. Aurelia got collapsed on by 3 enemies. You followed Aurelia, and you died. You shouldn't have followed Aurelia. Or you should have probably taken a safer route and been next to Night Blue, because I think you and Night Blue might have actually had a chance to kill somebody. But you didn't do that. You followed a you followed a manaless Aurelia to her death, to your deaths. He didn't take CS. All right, that's my in-depth look at this. Night Blue's a fucking clown. Like, I don't take Night Blue seriously at all anymore, dude. Like, I know a lot of people who used to love this guy. I was one of them. I can admit that I freaking loved Night Blue, but he was a totally different person, but he was also just faking it the entire time. And you can tell by how he acts now. He thinks that because other people are toxic and they're just openly toxic and they say what they want and they say rude shit and they type rude shit and they don't get punished, that he can do the same thing. But when everyone else was like, yo, focus on becoming a better version of yourself, focus on your gameplay, what could you do better, he was riding that dick train too. Like, pay attention. You can watch his old videos and stuff. You can watch, I don't know if he still has Twitch videos, but if you took a time machine to the past, dude, it was a totally different attitude. But he literally, dude, he just rides the wave. He just rides the freaking train. I like Boxbox because Boxbox has been consistent. I like I'm a Cutie Pie because I'm a Cutie Pie is a consistent person. Night Blue's not consistent, dude. He will ride whatever is cool at the time. It's lame. Help jungler with priority on scuttles. You didn't help with priority on scuttle at all. You didn't do that. More viability to gank every lane. You didn't gank lanes. You fucking sat mid. Faster spell thief procs, completion, visible wards for team. You didn't even fucking complete your spell thief, so you're full of shit. Shrooms for every lane. You didn't shroom every lane. Deny experience for enemy solo laners. That you did do. I'll give you that. Check mark. Cheese level 1 strap, low flash, or get first blood most games. That is legit. But you staying in fucking lane the entire time. Roaming support requires you to actually roam. You didn't roam. You sat mid the entire game. Team can tell if they don't like the strategy. It's a very shoddy strategy. I don't agree with it. Turret plating, weakness, bottom. I guess depending on who you're playing. If you communicate with your team in advance, you could actually get a decent wave clear champion, or play a champion that has like high risk to dive. Honestly, dude, Brand is a great champion. That comes to mind because if you dive Brand, you're probably going to end up dying as well. And if you give Brand a lead and he's running Dark Harvest, you're fucked. Because if he ults you, like you 3-man gank Brand, dude, right? Let's say you 3-man gank Brand as anyone. The person taking aggro from the turret is the one that's going to get stunned. He's also going to have 3 stacks on him. Let's say Brand is level 6 and they're 2 levels above or whatever, fine. But Brand is going to have Dark Harvest if he's smart. And maybe even a stasis. So if he can stay alive long enough, he can do a ton of damage to anyone trying to gank him. And that's just Brand. Like I said before, you can pick Caitlyn, you can pick Sivir, Tristana, another good example. Tristana, just freaking put your explosive cast on a cannon minion. You have a disengage ult with knockback, and you have one of the safest escapes in the game. Plus flash and whatever summoner you're running on top of that. Apparently you can get banned for it. Yes, you can, but your ban was warranted. I've changed my opinion. I thought he shouldn't have gotten banned, but I do think that him getting banned is a good idea. If not for him to change his ways, because that's what needs to change. Apparently, someone made a video with clips of this instance and got a different Reddit poster. I don't fucking care about Reddit, dude. That's too long. I'm not watching this shit. That's too long. I'm not watching that shit. You need to fucking clip your sources, not fucking post a 4-hour fucking video, dude. No one's trying to watch 4 hours of anything. 42 seconds.
Alright, let's try it. It is not about whether he should be banned or not. You use your streamer influence to ban someone directly and say, yeah, I used my streamer influence to ban a retard spam linking his Twitch in my game.
He didn't really do that.
Griefing. Yeah,
he didn't spam link it. If you guys paid attention, he didn't spam link it. I don't know if he linked it before the game, but it was definitely what's his face? Pantsar Dragon that was spam linking. So Nightblue's an idiot.
My influence to get rid of a
if he's talking about pre-game, fine.
Sorry,
but if he's talking about during game,
people don't understand. This is a double-edged sword.
He
Being
just
a streamer, retards, right? You attract griefers, inters.
He just admitted it.
So having a little bit of defense, right? A little defense, being like, hey, you want to grief a streamer, you're more likely to get banned. I don't see anything wrong with that. You're griefing a streamer in
He's not griefing you, Nightblue. He went mid. He didn't go to your jungle. You griefed yourself by going 0-2. You griefed yourself by picking a terrible time to rotate mid with a manaless fucking Aurelia. You griefed yourself. This shit, not cool. Shouldn't have been leaked, but Nightblue DMing people is fucking lame, dude. It's fucking lame. Basically, I hate everyone. I think this is so stupid. But what are you gonna do? That's all I got for now. This is my in-depth look. It'll get better as we go, but we're gonna look at controversy around League of Legends. We're gonna have to do research. If you guys have anything, you're neutral. I want neutral opinions. I don't want someone on Nubrac's side, and I sure as hell don't want anyone on Nightblue's side posting anything to me or sending anything to me. If I feel or get a vibe that you're on either side, I'm gonna just fucking ignore you. But if anyone from a third-person perspective can give me insight on this matter, give your opinion, give your experiences of what's been going on, and if you have actually had any success with roaming supports. I know there's actually a guy out there who's been doing Ashe roaming support, and he's pretty good. And he's been dominating like platinum, you know what I mean, with it. And so it works. You know, there's people having success with it. He has an 100% win rate. So for all that's worth, I'm not sure how many games he's played. But if you guys have any experiences, definitely let me know. Because I want to experiment with this, and I want to get a small community going with this. But I don't want toxic assholes. I want people that respect other players and that can actually give a fuck about if a person doesn't want you to do it. Get them the advantage and then just go do what you need to do. You know what I mean? But be a good person, dude. Roam. A good support roams. And stay safe. Have a good one. Don't get banned, dude. Don't do a Nubrac. Don't get banned.